supposed to protect yourself at all times, which Pernell forgot. There's where McGirt should be throwing that right hand.
Good right hand to the body by McGirt. Pernell came back with a right and a left. And then McGirt punctuated the exchange with another right hand of his own. Heaviest shots of the round so far. Another good right hand from McGirt. Turned Whitaker's head to the side.
And, you know, I think Pee Wee Whitaker is trying to show that he's tougher than this guy, and he can out-punch him.
Another headbutt, at least as far as Whitaker's concerned. No stoppage in the action. McGirt told us yesterday he would walk away when Whitaker did the dipsy-do, and he did exactly that.
And I was going to mention just before he did it, we hadn't seen him do it all night. Yeah, McGirt waited, and Whitaker beat him to the punch.
McGirt's right was blocked that time. Whitaker lands a jab. Both fighters slowing down a tiny bit in the seventh. Another sensational left hand for Whitaker, and McGirt landed a blasting right in return. Spectacular exchanges of power shots from these two great technicians.
Again, Whitaker will not allow McGirt to dominate him at any time in the fight.
Let's go, baby, let's go. Same thing, boss, same thing.
Buddy, stay on your toes, please. You gotta throw the fucking hook. You look like damaged goods out there, for Christ's sake. And you're not damaged goods.
Let's go, bud, let's go.
Harold
baby.
Letterman, 7 rounds. Your score, please.
Larry, 68, 65, 5 rounds to 2, Pernell Whitaker. Larry, Pernell is using this big ring to perfection. I mean, he just keeps backing up. Buddy McGirt comes to him, and Pernell wraps him. I mean, the 24-foot ring is such a tremendous advantage for Pernell Whitaker. And Buddy McGirt just doesn't know how to get by this. I mean, Whitaker suckers him in and wraps him.
I also have the fight now 5 rounds to 2 for Whitaker.
Gil?
I have the fight 4 rounds. I scored 2 rounds even, let's put it that way. And I've only given Buddy McGirt the 10-8 round outside of that.
So you've got Whitaker ahead by a point.
Whitaker ahead by a couple of points.
Yeah, a couple points. All right, so on our 3 scorecards, Clancy, Merchant, and Letterman, Whitaker leads by anywhere from 2 to 4 points. Pernell trying to establish the jab more now, Gil.
But the thing that amazes me is that they in Whitaker's corner, that they don't see that Whitaker was just sliding a little bit to his right.
And McGirt just landed his best left hook of the fight.
Exactly, and it followed a right jab, which he should be doing more of.
But now here comes Whitaker fighting back, trying to reestablish himself because, as you say, Gil, he doesn't even want McGirt to win a minute, much less a round.
Anytime McGirt nails him with a solid punch, Pernell is right back, bombing away.
Pernell, much the busier fighter. If there's one critical difference to this point in the bout, it is that Pernell simply throws and lands more punches.
And that's what he usually does, especially here in the scope.
You heard Al Certo between rounds telling Buddy McGirt, you look like damaged goods out there, and you're not damaged goods. Maybe it was that which goaded McGirt into throwing the terrific left hook with which he began this round. Good jab from McGirt. Whitaker comes right back with 2 shots of his own.
McGirt is just not putting his punches together, Jim. And that's mostly because Whitaker is never really in front of him.
Solid right hand inside from McGirt, but Pernell comes back with about 4 or 5 shots of his own.
And now McGirt has a
big mouse under his left eye.
Under his left eye.
Yeah, big
solid
mouth.
evasion.
Growing.
Which is where that right jab has been peppering him.
Target practice along the ropes for Whitaker, but he works his way out. has been everything it was expected to be and more. Certainly different in style than most of us would have expected. Straight left landed from McGirt. Whitaker trying to dig to the body with the left again. Whitaker wants one more left-hand shot, and he got a right hand in as the bell sounded.
And I thought he wobbled him with that left hand, Gil. Had him in trouble. No question about it. Whitaker had him in trouble.
Let's go. All right, buddy. I'm okay. Bud, pick it up, bud. Pick it up, bud. You got it, don't you?
Here's a punch that happened earlier in the round than from the end. This is the one at the end. A straight, hard left jab, followed by that left to the point of the chin, a left to the body, a terrific combination.
Give him no air.
Why are you throwing one fucking punch and you look at it, you work? What do you want to see? If you hide him, you got to throw combinations.
Vintage Whitaker in round 8. He threw 71 punches to only 42 from McGirt, landed 35 to only 19 from McGirt. So it has become a Pernell Whitaker kind of fight as we go into the last third of the bout. Round 9 begins.
And Jim, in my opinion, McGirt is going to have to try to make the same kind of finish that he made in Madison Square Garden, even to be in the fight. He's going to have to just about win every round. 4 rounds left.
Whitaker with a punishing uppercut inside. McGirt trying to throw more than one punch at a time. Trainer Al Certo sorely disappointed between rounds, saying, why are you only throwing one and watching you work?
He's only...
Another slip.
He's only throwing one punch because Whitaker is never in front of him.
Right here. Little moment of comic relief. Whitaker waiting in the middle of the ring. McGirt could have run at him and maybe gotten a clean shot, but Buddy's too classy for that.
Jim, it's so obvious to me what Pernell Whitaker is doing in this fight. From the opening bell, he just keeps sliding slightly to his right, as he did then, and he's never in front of Buddy. Scores with the right jab, scores with the right jab. And when he sets him up, then he comes back with a combination.
But if McGirt doesn't have the confidence to throw the left hook, Gil, what weapon could he use to stop that?
He's been trying to do it with a straight right hand, but it's just not enough. Again, you can just see Whitaker just slide slightly to his right all night long.
Whitaker has probably landed more straight lefts with full power in this fight than in almost any bout we've ever seen.
And you can see he's landing punches now, and Buddy is not trying to punch back. He's not countering.
Now he's just letting Pernell pile up the points. You can't do that and expect to win.
Terrific uppercut.
Oh, what a shot. And McGirt is badly hurt. Now he fights back with a right hand. Left eye closing for McGirt. Pernell Whitaker trying to target the left.
Slide to the right and escape. That's been Whitaker's modus operandi from the opening bell.
Whitaker will try to stick one more left before the round ends. It'll go to the body.
How he worked on his side. He's got to work. I'm trying, man. Let's do this.
Buddy, here's your mouth. Come on, give me that fucking